to be giving some feedback on the NASA LSP game, and I will say that first things first, it is still called the Orbis Space Program, and we really need to change that to like just LSP for now. We also need an icon. We still don't have an icon for this. Alright, let's see what we got. And it's upside down. Maybe that's the problem with the other game. Yes. Could use some music in the front end of some kind. I do have the music routing through my speakers, so if there is any music, it will play. Also, the main menu is pretty static. There's no icon, and like I said, I want something to happen with the let's see if I use my mouse. I want this thing to animate somehow, and I wanted the stars to twinkle. So I want the stars to twinkle as soon as possible. Alrighty. Options. Good. Credits. Okay. Build 2020 06 24B. Okay. The text goes over this, but not in a good way. It's either got to be over it or it's got to be under it, not just slightly touching it where see how these pixels line up perfectly with these pixels? That shouldn't never happen. That's called like a coincidental, like a coincidental angle or coincidental just reference point. See, it's too coincidental. So it's either got to be on it where it's like over it, or it's got to be off of it, one way or the other. Pretty cool. Nice. Except they all move in sequence. So there should be a way to change the speed at which they play or offset the animations once they start. Or actually, better yet, why don't we just have it so it only animates on the one that you're on. So if you click on him, or you click on him, a little bit of jumping going on here. Yeah, it's so weird. So if I select a character, oh no, oh neat. Cool. Okay, I see it's just this when I slide across with my finger. It's a little, oh, he's green. I can't see that on my side. Let's see. Nope, still dark. It's very dark. Okay. I want Star Fox. Welcome to the mission briefing room. Okay, cool, cool. That's it? There's no information I need about the mission briefing room. Be nice if it told me the mission briefing room was a blah 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 and a little bit about the mission briefing room and like, you know, why it's important, because it's important to LSP. Is there some? Yeah, there is some weird. There's a little bit of acceleration going on. When I let go, it keeps moving. Watch, let go. Something going on there. All right. Whoa. Let's start a new mission. We must review our options and build a new contract. We must. All right, we want to change that wording a little bit. we will need to review our options, build a new contract, or this is where we build a contract, blah, blah, blah. A little bit about the wording, the verbiage there, about why we need to build a contract. If you don't know what the verbiage should be, we should get that from LSP. Cycle through contracts to select one. Drag the various items, blocking the contract off the document. Sign the contract and then drag the stamp over the green area. Got it. Oh. Nice. All right. Let me do a lunar mission. Ooh, some sound there. All right, let me turn up the volume. Low risk. Okay, I'm going to select that contract. Frame rate's still a little chunky. Send a blank into orbit. A lunar satellite. Oh. Boom. In orbit around the sun. Just because. No? Well, I guess that's right. I chose it on purpose because it sounded wrong. Okay. It's like, I feel like I'm playing Mad Libs. You also be needing. That's not the correct way of saying it. That's the vernacular. That's what we say nowadays when we speak, but that's not the way in the written word. That's not proper English. You will also need blank in order to launch the blank. That's what it should say, or at least close to it. You also need liquid oxygen in order to launch the rocket. Boom. Sign here. Okay. Got it. Stamp it. Oh, I didn't need to move everything. It said I need to move everything. Hey, the picture appeared after I clicked on it. There we go. Get a little violent with the cup. There you go. There can be only one. It's a little laggy. It's leaving my finger behind. Oh no. Okay, good. Feels so much better. There we go. So pick this up. Boom. All right, contract game. We need something that says contract game completed or something like that. It needs to say something like, or change color. Okay. Oh, geez. Ah, so fast. We need to work on that movement. Oh, God, this room is dirtier than last time I was here. All right. Payload encapsulation. All right. The text is way too big, right? It's not fitting in that box. What's the developer options? Calypso. What is that? Oh. CubeSat. Right now. That's interesting. All right. Yeah. I need. No. What's going on? Stop it. All right. I need this stuff to actually fit in the screen, right? It's all about presentation. We also need something to be on this. Be on this. They sound like a. We also need something to appear on the screen here. Okay. Payload encapsulation. Oh, I see. Up here. The problem is that doesn't jump out at you. So we need something to be like a little sign that's hanging down, like ooh, and come in, lower in, and then that screen, when you back out, that thing can raise up. So it raises down, very sci-fi. All right. All right. Star Fox, where you go? Get in there. Payload cleaning. Clean the payload. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate all the information. We need more information in there, right? It says payload cleaning, and then it says clean the payload. Of course, we're cleaning the payload. That's what payload cleaning is. But we need it to be a little more descriptive. This is supposed to be in here. This is supposed to be a descriptor. So we need descriptors. Developer options. Can you move that down here to by the build number, so it's not covering up the screen? Maybe make it a smaller button. Okay, clean the payload. So we need some information there. All right. Drag the wipe over the payload to analyze the number of particles on the side. Okay. Drag anywhere. Okay, this is, see this? It's touching the side. Bump this all over, give it some breathing room. It shouldn't line up. See how it lines up perfectly with the edge? Okay. Yep. Ooh, it's nice and bright now. Okay, so I need to analyze, what's that? There's coronavirus on the shuttle, on the satellite. Okay, so I put... Okay, that's a cleaning sound. I get what you're going, where you're going, but we need a machine. Like I said, the particle machine. I linked it in the last video, and it should sound like electronics, like while it's making a reading, like and reserve the for cleaning, right? So we need to analyze it, holding something, right? Then we go clean it, and then another one, different noises. Yeah, make fun of the way I make noises, but it's how I get it across. Ooh, cool. All right, nylon swabs. Can I? No. Okay, cool. Ooh, that rag is getting filthy. All right. Oh, my rag is no longer filthy. Nice. Do I get a new clean cotton swab too? Okay. Need to find additional filth. Oh. I think the swab, okay, make the tip of the swab white, because that's what we're used to with the swabs. Just make it white and then have it turn black when it gets dirty, like the rag is. Okay, so I don't see anything else on there. Aha! The movement of this is a little tedious. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. 1 star. Excuse me. We're judgmental. All right. Let's see. Containment screening. All right. This doesn't fit either. Like the text doesn't fit in the box. What's going on in this room? The ceiling. Are we in the actual clean room? What happened to getting dressed? Ooh, we're not getting dressed anymore. I would like to find out what happened to that. Okay, mission control. I should do the mission hub. Okay. Okay, see this? This is creating an optical illusion because this right here is the same pattern as this. So at first glance, it looks like the lower half of him is missing. This is another thing you always want to avoid, is something like that. I can tell that there's a difference because of the pixelization of this versus that, the scaling difference, but most people won't even think about that. So make this shelf up here solid, or make it solid black, solid gray, solid something. Actually, see here, that's a perfect example right there. I didn't even realize that this was the edge of it until I started looking. I believe that's the edge. Yes. Oh, God. All right. Yeah. Can I go up the stairs? Okay. Yeah. This would be a tripping hazard. Plus, there should be, you would think there'd be like railings or something. But if there's nothing like that, let's just not draw attention to the fact that it's an OSHA violation. Maybe just remove the stairs walking down here. Yeah, it's probably the best bet is just remove this until we need it later on. The whole stair thing. Unless we could, all right, could we get away with, yeah, you could put a railing on there without it being in the way. So yeah, just work on that little platform. Stage release doesn't have any information for me. Proceed. Click on the buttons on the sides in order to unlock the pistons. Blah blah blah. We'll continue. If you mess up, they will reset and your score will continue going up. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me actually read this. Click the buttons on the sides in order to unlock pistons in counterclockwise order. If you mess up, they will reset and your score will continue going up. Usually when your score goes up, that's a good thing, unless we're talking about golf, right? It is your goal to unlock all of the pistons in the least number of guesses possible. So it's not a score, it's something else. Like there's the two different scoring systems. You got golf and bowling, right? Bowling counts up, golf counts down, right? You want a low score in golf, high score in bowling. So we need to be more specific about that. Okay, I'm going to choose 1. So 1, 2. Son of a bitch. Counterclockwise, right? Okay, so that's 2. Okay, so 1 and 4, right? Damn it. 1 and 4. Whoa. Okay, so 1 and 4. Which one is this? Which one is this one? I can never figure this friggin' thing out. 2. 1, 4, 2. Damn it. 2. Okay. So 2, 6, right? Cool. Uh-oh. Thank you. Thank you. I think what we should do is that should be faster. Like that. It should actually make that noise. And then maybe have the thing spin around like the actual object spin around. So like and then have the lights light up, and then once they're all green, the object spins around like that, something like that. Basically to reward the player. We need something to reward the player for doing what we want them to do. All right. Ooh, there's a place over there for me to go to. Frequency. Oh Jesus. Does this still have a timer? I hope not. Again, the text is too big, clunky. No information. Put the information in there, please. Again, I don't think this needs to be timed. Oh, I'm adjusting the blue one. I thought I was adjusting the I thought I was adjusting the other one. Okay, what's going on here? Good? Yeah? Are we good? Alright, it took a long time. Okay. Oh, come on. That's lined up. Did I get it? God damn it. What's happening? Does this do anything? Ooh. There we go. Something happening. We should play a noise. You know what? Since it's a frequency thing, let's play a noise that gets in line with the other noise. So when the game starts, it should create a tone, a frequency tone. It should go like boo, like or boo, something like that, right? And then as you adjust the levels, maybe have the your tone that it plays, something like that. So basically, not just visual but auditory cues to get you to a certain place. So the sound, you're not just because you're. It's kind of strange. I think this is where the disconnect with this one is. This that you're matching a frequency, right? Which we're insinuating is audio, and not an oscilloscope for electrical stuff. um, and you're doing it visually, and there's no auditory um, feedback at all. So I think maybe we have to find a way to have it match the tone as well. So the tone you're hearing while you play. What's going on? Why do I, oh, my hand is hitting it. What happened? Hmm. Okay, Eagle, it's you and me. Okay, mini games. Rocket building. Oh, there's something over here. Uh, hmm. There's got to be a better way to represent this room. We got to change the camera angle or start the player way back here. Start the player at the extent of the room always, maybe behind behind this desk, right? He's getting a donut. Um, so yeah, maybe start the player here. Yeah. Now I can see all the different places that I didn't go. So I just got those two. And now I'm gonna, oh God. Now I'm gonna trajectory. Help the scientists reach their goal by drawing a path for their spaceship to follow. Which reminds me, what are the new people working on? This is all stuff from the old people, so I need to know what the new people are working on and when their stuff is going to get implemented into the game. Let's do medium. Guide the ship from Earth to the objective, which is marked with a green dot. Start calculating trajectory by drawing a line with your finger, starting from before Earth. Before Earth? Avoid the asteroids and other planets while making sure you do not run out of fuel, which is shown in the top left corner of the screen. All right, we need to reword this. Guide the ship. It should just say guide the ship to the objective, marked with a green dot. Yeah, guide the ship to the objective, marked with a green dot. Start calculating the trajectory by drawing a line with your finger, starting at Earth. That's what it should say. Avoid asteroids and other planets while making sure you do not run out of fuel. Period. Fuel is shown in the top left of the screen. Something like that. Oh. Okay. What's going on? I'm dragging. I'm dragging before Earth. I'm dragging from Earth. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, I had to hit a button in the right-hand corner. That was very strange. I was dragging all over the place. All right, if you don't want somebody to drag, don't put the information in there. You had the two dots. And so, yeah. Well, why don't we have any sound effects? Well, that rocket is... While I do appreciate the rocket, we do need to have the rocket actually turn. Uh-oh. Oh no! Did I really... I flew into him? How did I fly in it? All right, let's try it again. See, I'm dragging in here because I don't understand that I have to hit calculate launch first. And then I don't understand why this grayed out line appears. I'm not sure about that. Like, what does this mean right here? This area. Why is this gray? What is this line right here? And then this is fuel, I guess. We need better on-screen indicators. All right, let's go up, cut through here, go around this guy, go up here, cut through these two, and then hit, there we go. These asteroids weren't moving before. Now they're rocking and rolling. All right, one of the things I want to do, and it's a very simple fix, is just work on getting the, oh, is it going to fit? Oh, come on, I didn't fit. I didn't hit anything. One of the things we need to do is we need to vary the asteroids, make them look like little asteroid clumps, you know, with like 2 or 3. And then apparently we need to work on the collision of those, because there was enough room for a rocket to fit in there if it wasn't flying sideways. So the collision for the rocket seems a little, the tolerance is a little unforgiving. So I guess the question is, like, I understand why in theory I'm doing this, but there needs to be like the bigger picture. What is doing this accomplishing for me? Like, there needs to be a little more in that whole area. There needs to be information, more stuff going on. It needs to be a little more compelling. Something's missing from that. Okay, and then there's something up here. Oh, wait, there's another room. What's in here? Apparently I can leave. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Mission control. I've already been to mission control, right? So, mini games, rocket building, trajectory, contract, clean room. Okay, that's another thing. So clean room isn't a mini game, right? Clean room is a room. Mission control is a room. So contract, trajectory, and rocket building should be up the top, 1, 2, 3. Then on the bottom, you should have clean room and mission control down the bottom, and those should be different icons to let you know that those things are rooms, hubs. These 3 things, these 3 things are not hubs. These 3 things here, 1, 2, and 3, are not hubs. These 2 are, so they need to be somehow, we need to differentiate. Where is Tilt-A-Rocket? Okay. Stay on target. Oh, did I? Stage release frequency. I didn't, you know what? I didn't finish. Oh, it crashed. That's why. I was like, how did I miss that? Stay on target. Formerly known as Tilt-A-Rocket. No text in here. We need text in there. This is simple stuff. So we just need text in there, right? Stay on target. This game requires you to do keep the. Oh my God. This is NASA, man. This is NASA. The game requires you to do keep the alignment beam within the yellow target area by tilting the device left and right. Okay. The rocket will gain speed while the alignment beam is in the target area and lose speed when outside of it. Okay, that second sentence is good. How come I don't have a countdown or anything? No sound at all? Oh, what happened? There's no more. Okay. We need something to say that's like stage 2. Oh, no. We need. Yeah, we need the. Sorry. Whoa. We need the stages of the rocket. Like they need to drop off the back end of it, and then needs to actually have the stage launches 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and I believe that is it for the mini games. All right, so we need to work on the cohesion of the entire thing. We need to make it feel like one big game. We need the overarching concept of the whole thing to have a cohesion to it, to feel like it's one big thing. With right now it just feels like a collection of mini games, which it is, and there's nothing wrong with that, but we're getting to the point now where we need to start tying these things together into one big game with a bunch of mini games, like I don't know, there needs to be. Right now it's an arcade. You walk into an arcade, there's some theme going on with the arcade and everything, but every game is disjointed and it's by itself. That's what we've got going on here, right? We need it more like an experience where you're going through a bunch of stages, step 1, step 2, step 3, or in whatever order you want, and you're turning each one green like we discussed and then moving on from there. So we need to start focusing on the actual the game within the game, right? Right now we have games within the game, right? That's what we have here. Now we just have to work on the game, the actual NASA part of it, right? Instead of the mini games, we need to focus on the game that ties all the mini games together. Yeah, it's looking a lot better. I like all the different characters and stuff. I really want to see some of the new art getting implemented. You said that we had a whole bunch of artists and they're making art faster than we can deal with, but there's still not a ton of art in the game. So, and we need sound effects and music. We need those two things, and we should start putting that stuff in. We have access to free sound effects. We have access to all the countdowns, a lot of the NASA libraries. Ian came up with a ton of stuff before. Let's either hit him up to get those again or create those a second time, one or the other. All right. Send me a new build and I will check it out. Now I'm going to go try the other game, which was broken. All right.